Hello viewers, Tim Pool here, editor of Gambling Insider, and I'm with David Natroshvili, CEO and co-founder of SPRIBE. David, thanks very much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
So my colleague Maria spoke to your CCO Georgie in Manila about aims at the show. What's the difference? What kind of different things are you looking for, your aims in Sigma Manila and a show like this, IGB Live?
Well, I always say in general that shows and exhibitions are very important for business, because I think it's instrumental when you have a live meetings. You have you exchange experiences, you exchange information. I think that's a very key. So that we at SPRIBE are taking very seriously, the shows. You can look at our beautiful stands. We have the most beautiful girls, the bar, the food, the atmosphere. So we try to show our spirit of SPRIBE as a company. So we're a stable partner, we're reliable, we're there for you every time, and it shows like our determination, if you will. So I think in every show is different. To answer to your questions, like Asian shows in general are a little different than European shows, obviously, but I think they both have different vibes, different people, different, different crowds sometimes. So I think it's very important to be in every show because we are a global company. We operate in many countries, so I think we have to be presented in Asia, in Europe, and in North America also, and Latin America, rest of the world, Africa.
Yeah. At Sigma Manila, obviously we talked about, or your colleague talked about the Asian markets and different countries within Asia. I want to ask you a little bit about Africa at this show. In terms of the operators you're looking to attract and the ones you currently work with, what kind of operator are you looking for in the African markets?
Well, it's a good question, because in general, if you look, like I was just thinking this with my, we were brainstorming with my team about our, future plans and operators. And when we made some analysis, and we always constantly, obviously, thinking about it, we have more than 5,000 casinos now, worldwide. So I don't think there's any casino doesn't have aviator anymore. It's good, but it's almost, the sales are over in a way, because everyone has aviator now. Obviously, the market is growing in general. iGaming is growing around 15-20% a year, and we're gonna have new casinos, and existing ones will grow as well. But right now, SPRIBE is dominating the market. We have 90%, 92, 93% market share, and we are everywhere. So, but in general, what we're looking for in our potential clients, operators, our partners, is to be successful. So we help them to be successful, because, as we know, aviator is one of the best tools to attract new players. And then when they come, it's the best affiliate tool. And when they come with aviator, then they play slots, they play live, they play other games. So that's why they love us so much, because it's not only the aviator is doing maybe 20-30% of the revenue of the total GGR, but when the players come, they stay and they play other games. So
aviator is obviously at the core of the identity, but there's been some discussion from you guys recently about being equally focused on kind of new ventures, other products. Well, what else what are the main priorities at the moment?
Well, yeah, right now we are very excited about our new venture, if you will. We launched the PAM, Broadway platform, which we are live. We have around 5 customers now, because we have demand is much higher, but we want to make sure that it's a new platform. So we are right now in a test mode, but it shows us really great results. Well, in short, the idea is that we've seen a lot of good platforms on the market. They're very great companies. I don't want to name them, but we all know them. But the issue is sometimes that their platform, their software was made 10, 15 years ago, and now iGaming is evolved. It has different things. So we're trying to solve this issue by building something new that we think will answer to many issues that some of the platforms have right now. So we believe that we can bring something new that will make easier to operate, easier for our partners, easier for players also. So it should be very fast, very reliable, and many things that gamification, affiliate, everything So yeah, I mean, it's a very exciting project. We're very excited because obviously SPRIBE is known for being innovative. So we want to be, if we launch something, we want to become, top company. Obviously, we have a mission to not to be just average Joe company, but with our new product, we want to build something that brings something, brings extraordinary product to the market.
Sure. So a final question for now. Almost works quite well as a follow-up to kind of innovation and what could be to come. At Gambling Insider, we've celebrated our 15-year anniversary this year. The next 15 years or so in iGaming, in online casino, or in the gaming in general, what do you see as what could change, the new trends? Obviously, I'm asking you to look into the future a little bit, but what can you see for the industry in the next few years?
Well, I strongly still believe in the crash game market because as we see, growth is there. Now we have 55 million players. Last time we spoke, it was 40 million, I believe. So now we're growing. So I think in next 3 years, we're going to have 100 million players. Let's see, we speak in 3 years, see what happens. But I think the crash game will dominate the market again, and it will help our operators to bring new customers.
Well, David, perfect time to wrap this up. It's getting a little noisy at the show, but thank you very much for your time.
Thank you for coming.